Good afternoon, my peoples, and welcome back to the counterattack. I hope you and yours are doing very well. Arsenal, the Arsenal, welcome Crystal Palace to the carpet. And I started off the day, I was expectant, my people. I expected 3 points today. I felt that we've turned a corner now. Pretty much everyone is healthy except for Granit Xhaka. And I felt this is a game that we really could look at and point to and say, okay, decent Crystal Palace team. Their record, not that great, but they're a good side under Patrick Vieira. Finally coming back to the Emirates, and they were without Wilfred Zaha to start off with. So I was looking forward to it. Expected all 3 points. I looked at our lineup, and pretty much the same one. So they're starting to gel, starting to settle. The only difference really is that it looked like we were going to play Arteta's favorite 4-3-3 with the sort of two dueling eights and Thomas Partey in the lone pivot role. So the game started, and it started pretty good. It started really good, actually. Arsenal were on the front foot. We were sort of going back and forth. Palace, I noticed, were not automatically just sitting back, but we started off the better team, and we got an early lead, an eighth-minute goal from Aubameyang. Tomiyasu and Pepe combined. Pepe with a good shot that causes so much chaos, comes off the keeper, and then actually Aubameyang with a really great finish. It seemed like a simple tap in, but if you watch the replay back, you really can see that he catches it with his left foot in the air as he sort of just almost going out of play and cuts the ball back across the goal into the corner. I was thrilled. 1-0 early lead. And from there, I was really looking for the team to push on, and that's not what happened. After going down, Palace responded really well. You can see that this is completely different tactics compared to Roy Hodgson's Crystal Palace of last year. Patrick Vieira's Palace, they want to play out of the back. They want to dominate possession, and essentially, they're playing like a big team. And after going down, that's kind of the way it went. One of the really obvious things that, I think anyone could see was that there was just a ton of space in and behind Thomas Partey. Playing that lone pivot, Crystal Palace just targeted him and attacked him, and Odegaard, he's not a Lokonga, he's not a Xhaka, he's not the type of player that's going to sit very deep and kind of just stay there. All throughout the first half, he was trying to pick up the ball from deep and progress it forward. But defensively, you just cannot rely on Odegaard. That's not how he plays. So we go in with a 1-0 halftime lead, and, I'm hoping that Arteta does something to shore up the middle of the pitch, because we were getting absolutely killed there. And honestly, you could see the goal coming. And Lukaku comes on for Bukayo Saka. I don't know if that was an injury or it was because he was looking to shore up the middle of the pitch. But he comes in, and honestly, it doesn't really help. Partey gets caught, dilly-dallying on the ball, and Palace capitalize off of it. Benteke receives the ball, and he just runs at the Arsenal defense. And for some inexplicable reason, I think it was Gabriel, but we just keep on backing off, until the man has an easy shot from, I think, about 15, 16 yards out. Just so disappointing to give up a goal like that. The second Crystal Palace goal was almost a carbon copy of the first one. This time, Sambi Lokonga, who, honestly, when he came on, he looked a bit off the pace, a little lost. And, honestly, they kind of all did. But he loses the ball again as well. And now I think it was Olise who was running at the defense, passes it off to Edson Odward. He starts running at the box as well, and White keeps on backing off. He backs off and he backs off until Edward kind of just blasts it at Ramsdale, and it goes right into the net, 2-1. And I'm looking at this well, I thought we were going to, make a good push for all 3 points, and now I'm sitting here hoping that we'll snatch a draw, but it looks like we're going to get a loss. Oh, God, I was just hanging my head in shame, just watching the TV wow, here we go again. After a great start, we kind of revert back to type. We become so timid, sloppy mistakes, and we get punished. Something that I have to get off my chest, my people. Mike Dean, what is his problem? What's his problem with us? What's his problem with Arsenal? What's his problem with me? What is this guy's just general problem? MacArthur in the first half, near the end of the first half, allegedly, MacArthur, he's trying to go for the ball for a volley, but the ball is nowhere near him, and he takes a huge whack right through the back of Saka's calf. That is endangering an opponent. You're nowhere near the ball. How is that not a red card? Unbelievable. And then multiple other times where our player trips someone or whatever and, gets a yellow card, rightfully or not. You could discuss that. But then the Palace player does almost the exact same thing and gets off with either no card whatsoever or no foul. I thought Mike Dean had a horrible game today. Really bizarre. He wasn't the reason why we didn't win the game. He wasn't the reason why we gave up easy chances and made sloppy mistakes in the midfield. But come on. A shambolic performance from him. Just disgusting. I'm sick and tired of these refs. This is meant to be the premier division in all of Europe. The most watched league. And they can't even get these refs to be consistent. Horrendous. As the game entered the final 10-15 minutes, Arteta sends on Martinelli, finally takes Odegaard off, who had a bad game. And really, we finally start to just turn the screw on Palace. We start to work back into the game. We started getting more and more chances, especially through Lacazette, who really just was a spark when he came on. Tierney hits the bar with, I think, in the 85th minute. And then finally, just as I had given off all hope, a last-ditch couple of crosses into the box. It causes a bit of chaos. White tries to hit it off the volley. Some deflections around, and Lacazette sticks it home. 2-2. Whew. I can breathe again. Oh, I was after maybe, they scored in the 73rd minute. I was expecting us to lose. We didn't really look like we were going to threaten them too much. But, Lacazette sticks it in, and that's a draw. I have to say, I am disappointed with the draw. I'm actually very disappointed with the draw. I felt that despite Palace, imposing themselves on the game and doing really well at controlling possession for most of the game, I felt we should have won this game. Every time we had some type of coordinated attack against them, we looked pretty good going forward. And defensively, we were pretty strong. What killed us today, and the reason why Palace left with a point, is the midfield mistakes. Just so many midfield mistakes, getting caught in possession. And the defense, they relatively played a good game today, but every time we lost the ball and Palace started running at us, they backed off every single time, which pushed us deeper and deeper. And they get shots off from inside of 20 yards, and Ramsdale is going to have a problem with a lot of those. Ramsdale, I thought, had a pretty good game today. He made some really great stops. He made an excellent block at the end of the first half. So I can't really blame him. It's the midfield mistakes that absolutely, it just killed us today. Just killed us. Ugh. That just really took the wind out of my sails. So disappointing. Thank you for sticking with me, my people. Please slap that like button and subscribe. And again, I just want to thank all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, everyone showing me the love, showing me the hate. Guys, I want all the smoke. I see that we are creeping toward almost at 100. Well, not really almost at 100 subscribers, but we're creeping toward it. And I just want to let you guys know, for those of you that stick through to the end of the video today, that when we hit 100 subscribers here at the Counterattack, we're going to do a little giveaway. I'm thinking it might be a kit or a jersey of your choice, whichever one you want. I'll ship it out to you, no problem. As soon as we hit 100 subscribers, that's what we'll do as a little celebration. But thank you guys, and take care.